E, what's up, baby boy? I'm chilling, man, cooling, just hollering at you, you know what I'm saying? Let you know I love you, bro. Stay focused, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep your head up, you hear me? I'm on my way, my nigga. Let the world know I'm on my way, you hear me? That boy done got it right, you hear me? Looking good still, feeling good, you know? I'm blessed. Man, I love you, bro.
Alright, let's get it poppin', my boy. Yes, sir. Introduce yourself, man.
Hey, man. Fly easy, bro. Young artist, poet from New Orleans, bro.
Yeah.
With my man's Nick, you know what I'm saying? About to dive into a nice, healthy combo, bro. Healthy combo. How you feeling, bro?
I know you go by the Fly Easy. What's the real name?
Eric, man.
Alright.
Eric Francis Trustcut Jr. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
get y'all the whole thing.
Hey.
The whole thing.
Need it how you get it, bro.
Yeah. I'm feeling great, man. This the beginning, the start. But what I know, you gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start.
You gotta start somewhere. You gotta put one foot in the other and keep moving forward.
So what we talking about right now is just before, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
New project out now about me, available everywhere, all platforms, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we talking about. Before.
Pre-game warm-up.
Before we get started, before life change. Before, like you said, we gotta make the decision. You know?
Speaking of project, real good project.
Thank you.
What I want to say, real good project. What's the feedback on it? You liking it?
I'm getting some beautiful feedback, honestly, bro. And this is the most I like involved my family into it. Like I sent it to my pops, my aunt, like a few people, and they just, you know what I'm saying? They really rocking with it. Everybody who music opinion I really value, they really telling me like what I need to hear from it. You know, they just reassuring it.
Real.
So yeah, it's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful.
But that's what it takes, like a village.
Yeah.
Village, I mean, in a team. Speaking of team, Parallax.
Village.
Talk about it.
That's my village, right? That's my home. Before Parallax is Parallax, that's just my friends, bro. We done had struggle meals together. We done went out to eat. We done been to funerals together. You know what I'm saying? That's just my family. So
brothers,
that's just the fam.
Yeah.
Bro. That's my gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, blood thicker than water.
That's a fact.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
But we go. Me and you. Speaking on our relationship, we go way back. I'm talking park ball, basketball, street ball, and they gonna know. They gonna learn today.
Yeah, hey.
But yeah, we go way back. But my first impression, he was skinny, Lincoln kid, yeah, and you can shoot. You can really shoot.
Yeah.
And over the years, I watch you. I watch all my peers, no matter if NBA, college, or whatever it may be.
Sure.
You ain't gotta go as far as me to let me know that you're a hooper. That's just how I rock. So basically, that's what I knew from the first man. Like, you can shoot. Let me get him that ball on the wing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I play all over. Big dog, but I play all over.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was all 5 and 1, bro.
Yeah.
They don't know about it, but I know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had a good team, bro.
Yeah.
See, it was just, you know what I'm
Think
saying?
we fell a little bit short.
I never forget about that, bro. I had to show that, man. You know what I'm saying? You led us, bro. You led us to war, bro. I was supposed to take us there. I couldn't take us there.
I mean, everybody can't always be a winner.
Yeah.
And when I say that, I don't mean like you can't succeed or you can't be happy with coming in second. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know, don't settle for it. Just see what it takes to get you to first.
Wrong with it, man.
Right. But that's a little early childhood. All right, this project, I enjoyed it. You know, I got the privilege of getting it early, you know.
Yeah.
Little disclaimer, but it is
you
what
know
it
what
is.
I'm saying? We'll do it at that privilege.
For the love.
Yes, sir.
It's love, all love. I gave it a listen. I listened to it from number 1 to number 7. I had no dislikes, but there are some that I like more than others.
Right, of course.
Some that touch me like deep or some shit that I can relate to.
Like what? Which one you know what I'm saying? Because we never talked about this.
Right. I liked the intro, the way you came on there, how you just opened the project up.
Yeah.
But all in honesty, this project felt like you. It felt like you and tapped more into you. And that's why I'm here today. I'm not here just to talk about the music. I'm here to talk about Eric.
Right. Yeah. Sure. Appreciate that. You're
So
right.
yeah, when you hit me with this call and you was like, let's make this possible, let's make this pop. was like, yeah, we're gonna make it pop.
I was glad you was with it. Yeah, not that I thought you was gonna say no, nothing like that. It just, you know, before you do ask something like that, we ain't ever discussed nothing like that.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? But we always had like a, you know, when we call, check up on each other, it's always a question-answer type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it just feel more comfortable doing it with somebody who I, you know what I'm saying, respect on that level.
Yeah.
Even though you might not be a journalist per se, you know what I'm saying, but it's still, it's what it needs to be.
You want to know some honesty? That was my first major.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
journalism.
mass communication. Because I was going to get into sports journalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I relocated to Texas, I moved out there. That's what I was going to do. You know, just to get on that, and I was going to take that into coaching and things like that. So that's deep.
That's crazy. Just as more, and that's crazy you say that, because the more I just dive into the writing, the more love I have for journalism. The more I won't get into that. Like, I won't come with my own magazine. Like, just where you can do so much with words, you know, especially when you know how to put them together. Like when you got the gift of doing that.
So who's Eric?
Man, Eric is, shit, honestly, bro, that's a good question, son. Because Eric is many things.
Tell us, we got time.
He's, you know what I'm saying, he's a writer, he's an overthinker, he's a son, you know what I'm saying? He's a lot, bro. And I be feeling so conflicted sometimes because it's like, you know, you gotta share a certain mindset to gain one perspective. So it's like, I'm so busy like trying to defeat what other people define me as, you know, in the past or whatever. So like that dilutes who I am right there, you know what I'm saying? So it's just an everyday thing. Like I feel like I'm a poet, I feel like I'm a legend, you know what I'm saying?
How about we change that feel like to I am?
I am a legend, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eric is a legend.
I am a poet.
I am a poet, I am an artist, you know what I'm saying? But I realize that, like, that's everything that we all like dread about life, that's what makes the art, you know what I'm saying?
Real.
So it's just, the more I just realize that and just reassure me of that and just tell me what I am whatever I say I am.
Real.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? I hoop when it's time to hoop. Rap
that's an art within itself. Yeah.
That's an art within itself. A lot of people don't realize that.
So just Eric is art.
Eric is art.
Deep.
I like that.
Fuck with it.
I
fuck with it. So, but I did hear you speak about being a son. So, what do being a son mean to you?
Learning how to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? Before anything.
Real.
You're a student, like, you know, because whether good or bad, you learn it from everything your parents teach you, show you, or whoever around you. So it's like just being a son. You could be a son to life. Like just as you learn and just go through stuff, you just realize that's how connected stuff is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even like. I'm thinking about this, like being a son and being like the son. You get what I'm saying?
It all
so
intertwined.
It's just it all intertwined.
It all intertwined because I have a son, and that's how I look at him, like my sunshine. You know.
Like as you grow up, like, you know, as knowledge grow up and he see himself and you and his mom, you know what I'm saying?
Real.
And as I do that, as I grow up, it's a never ending, like, it's like a fountain of youth almost, like it's never ending. It just make you want to ask more, think about more, just try more. Like
you're eager to learn.
Yeah.
Eager to grow.
Especially as I grow up and me and my pops getting closer and closer, so it's like easier for me to connect with him, you know?
Understood.
Yeah.
Well, I know that maybe what brings you and your pops closer and closer together. So if you don't mind me asking, what's your mother's name? Britannia Lachette Smith. Okay. Yeah. What is like being Britannia Lachette Smith's son?
Man, it's heavy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I mean it's heavy being a son, period, as I said. But I mean being her son, it was heavy, but it was worth it. Like it was something that was tough at times, it was easy at times, it was bubbly at times, it was rough at times, but it all like showed me that you can't dodge no part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might have good days, you might have bad days, but it's just they are what they are, and they bring you closer together. You know what I'm saying? And then when she passed, it just of course I didn't want to accept it at that time, but now looking back, it just show you life is a culmination of all that put together. Like, and one day it's just gonna end. You know? But being her son, it showed me a lot. Like, it taught me a lot just about people and just taught me a lot about life. You know?
What year was that?
2019, I'm sorry.
2019.
May 14, 2019. Yeah.
Never forget that.
Yeah. Day after Mother's Day. 2 days after Mother's Day.
That's deep. I'm gonna speak on it brief. I remember sitting in your mother's living room and her having a conversation with me and my now fiance.
Yeah.
And just the aura of her as a woman.
Yeah.
As a woman, which a woman carries a lot of traits. The knowledge that she sprinkled down on us is, I think, it put the spirit into us having knowledge.
Yeah.
Which is my son.
Wow. That's crazy.
Because she'd get rough in love life and shit like that, and I just felt like she just came in at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Tell us to rock with each other, stick together.
Yeah.
The shit gonna get tough, shit gonna get rough, but you just gotta rock out. And that played a lot in that, because my son was born in 2019.
Yeah.
So after all that transpired,
It's crazy. What happened from that? You know what I'm saying? I never, we never discussed this, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's big. That's real, and that's just a testament to life right there.
that's real.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
So I heard you say you're getting close with your pops. I met pops a couple of times, and I believe that's how it's supposed to be. Father, son, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. My son, that's my boy. You know? And so what's that like? What's that like him being your boy?
Bro, I mean, it was always, I always was like, he always was a superhero to me. Like, he never had like a great job, you know what I'm saying? But he just always was like Superman. Probably because we looked just alike. I was his junior. Like, I just saw so much. That's why I could see what kids go through who don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Who don't have that father figure. But that's my homie. That's my best friend. Like, my first best friend. So like, I feel like I could, even if it's something he don't even give me the answer for, like, he could tell me something to lead me to the lake or what I won't know, you know? So whenever we not talking about music, and that's crazy because he a Juice WRLD fan. Like, how many people dad's a Juice WRLD fan? You know what I'm saying?
He owned it then.
So that's just fly right there. So we could just bond. Sometimes we don't even need to talk. Like,
that's
but when
dope.
we do it just give me what I'm looking for. Like,
Yeah, that's dope. I never really heard that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Have he told you what he liked about it?
Son, he said he like just how open he was, like how transparent. Cause he said he didn't hear about him until he passed. And he said he just went to listen. He was like, man, all that stuff he talk about, that's what he was doing. He was just like, he just feeling. I don't know.
So you feel like it's realistic, it's real.
Yeah, I feel like it's real. And like, I'm talking about every time I'm over there, same videos. I'm talking about,
So it's safe to say that Pops is a realist.
Pops a realist. He a real one, for sure. He the realist.
Believe that.
He a realist.
And I heard you. I did hear you say that you sent it out to family members. So what was his first response to you?
He was just
you up there with Juice WRLD? You like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't get the blessing yet. You know what I'm saying? But it dropped on my birthday, March 12th. So I talked to him, and then he was like, yeah. He was like, I'm at work right now. You know, he was listening to the first one. He was like, but it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna get back to you. So he got back. He said he loved it, and I played some of it, like on the way to the airport or whatever. And he really liked the 7-track Who You Are. He really loved that. He loved that track. And he just rocked with it. He rocked with it heavy. My aunt, my mom's sister, she liked it a lot. She said she loved it with like 10 exclamation points, you know what I'm saying?
It mean a lot,
But yeah, so the family, that's mean more than to anything, for real.
Real.
Yeah.
Spoke about moms, beautiful soul. I want to know, like, what triggered you? Like, the good, the bad, the pretty.
Man, I don't know. Inspiration triggers me. I'm a real intuitive person, you know. So I could feel stuff before it even developed. So it's like on the bad side, it's like some like I'm real competitive too. So I pay attention to a lot of stuff. Like, it could be body language.
I'm gonna stop you right there. You're real competitive.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not friends on the court, bro.
We're
not friends on the court because I'm a shit talker. You're a competitor. I'm competitive too.
Yeah.
But we not brothers on the court.
Unless
we on opposite teams.
Yeah.
When we on teams, you'll be like, leave me the fuck alone. You need to stop that bullshit.
It take a lot to win. Bro.
You ain't doing too good over there neither. You can't be getting on me. But
you ain't gotta do it like that. Love ain't always pretty, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we get it done.
And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it, though.
That's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of it.
But that's what triggers me. I don't like feeling like, I just don't like feeling counted out at all. Like I don't like feeling like I'm counting myself out, somebody counting me out. I'm just real competitive, like, and not like on an egotistical sense, but I'm just, it's like I just know my worth. It's just like I said, I'm intuitive, so it's like I might not know it, but I know what I'm above, or
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I just don't like really being played with, to be honest.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you feel like I'll be playing with you?
Nah, not that. But all right, if you were paying attention to me in this way, but you're not looking at yourself do it,
you gotta let it be known.
that's right. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta wake up a little bit.
I respect that. So
I expect you to do the same.
Yeah, holding me accountable.
I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
You know, we're talking about my relationship with my pops. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind telling me about yours, and, you know what I'm saying? Just tell me about y'all bond. You know, you and your pops.
Our bond got close. My daddy was a workaholic.
Yeah.
A workaholic. I believe that's what caused his passing. But he's a provider. He's everything a father was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Or it is, because he's still my father. No
Right.
matter in the afterlife or whatever it may be. So, I mean, we got real close.
Yeah.
Because I'm the baby. I'm his baby. On his side, on my mama's side, I'm the second to last.
Okay.
So it was our relationship was what it's supposed to be. That's how I feel.
What you mean by that?
I mean, I felt like he gave his all.
Right.
I felt like he gave me everything he needed.
That's all he
I don't feel like he left me with anything. I don't have no regrets on him leaving, which ain't right for me to have a regret on him leaving.
Right.
How he left.
Right.
Only thing that I felt that I'm still learning today is how to love a woman.
Right.
That we didn't have that conversation. Like my people wasn't the birds and the bees.
You the same here, bro.
This and that, you know, don't do this, wear protection, shit like that.
Yeah.
We didn't have that conversation. So that's the only thing. So it's like, it's a struggle, but that's the beauty of it. That's what I love.
Yeah.
I love like learning that. I can't have all the game and then walk around like my shit don't stink.
Facts. That's facts, bro.
You feel me? So,
Facts.
yeah, I mean, it was a blessing.
Yeah.
The life that he did live, it was a blessing.
It was a blessing. It was a blessing. And when did you lose him?
That was May 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, May 2015. I got the call. I was at work. On top of him being a workaholic, I was at work. My mother called me, and she was like, when you get off, just call me. So I got off. She was just like, come to, he was at Tulane Hospital. Come to Tulane. Got there. Family everywhere. It's well known. Family everywhere and stuff like that. But it never registered to me what was going on. You know, because he had like a history of like heart attacks and shit like that. So it's like it's just another heart attack. Me, I didn't know who it was in there because ain't nobody told me that. Right. So I gotta put my shit down to make the image come true. So walk into the emergency room part and I walk down the hallway like where he's at. Shit get like this, like tunnel vision. Yeah. And shit get blurry. I see my stepmother, which is his wife, my mom, and a couple of more people. I don't even know the people, but I just know the people that I raised. But they're probably the people that I know. That's just the only people I can see. So everybody's just hanging with their heads down, like shaking their head and stuff like that. And when I turned the corner, made it right, I'll never forget. He wasn't too far from the entry, probably like 3 doors down. So I made it right into the room, and he was just laying in the bed. Yeah. Tubes in his mouth, unresponsive, just gone. You know? So I sat there for 30 minutes strong. Not a word, not a peep. I just stared. I just stared in his eye. And what went through my head was, damn, you left me. Damn, you left me like this. But you don't have to suffer no more. Yeah. Because of what his heart condition and the stress that he had upon his life. Yeah. So that basically it. So
Word.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that.
No, I appreciate that question.
I had to.
Yeah, I need that because I keep that bottled up because I'm at a point in my life where I allow him to rest in peace.
I feel that.
I mean, everybody don't get there because everybody grieves different. But I try not to use his as like excuses of loving a woman.
Definitely.
Being there for my kids or being a son or being an uncle and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I admire that, bro. I admire that for sure.
Yeah.
That's something I really need to keep working on doing. Because I'm not saying I can't do it, but it's you know, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's just tough. No way to cut it. You know what I'm saying? But
that's real.
One day at a time, one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real, bro. So, what's goals? What's your goals like? 2021.
Goals, man. 2021 goals, man. I just need to keep getting better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need to stay disciplined, like with my routine, with my commitment. Routine over commitment, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to discipline myself, my schedule. Because there's just a lot of stuff going on, especially when you're trying to build, like, being a like independent artist and, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Having a business and stuff like that. It's just so many hats you wear. So I'm just trying to stay disciplined in my focus and my routine. And let everything just build up, you know what I'm saying? But more music for sure, you know, of course. It's a lot, bro. I don't really want to let too much out.
Yeah.
But I just want to keep getting better, bro. Keep getting better.
I respect that. So, like, what you see your future being?
I see myself acting. Put that out there.
Wait. We're not going no.
All right, yeah. Let's stop right there.
I never heard that.
I don't know, bro. It's just something.
What genre?
Man.
You're starting. What genre you're starting? Because you can be.
Probably like a drama, so you know, it's a drama.
You want to put on something for the camera?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going. If they heard my music, they could see the drama in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But
it's just I don't know, bro. I just love the art of it. Like, I love watching actors, like interviews. You know, we all love Denzel, Jamie Foxx, stuff like that. But it's just like how like multilingual they are, like in life. Like, you gotta swim, you might have to golf, you might have to learn a whole different accent from your native tongue. Like, it's just a real like super people almost. Like, I just love acting. That's something I really want to get into, cinema, and just more with the arts, like more with the music.
You can do it. That's what's up.
Appreciate that, bro.
Double back. I mean, your brother.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Boy, Trey, man. Tracy Smith, boy. Free my boy, man.
Tracy Smith.
Free my boy, man.
So what it's like being Tracy Smith, brother?
Bruh, and you would know, you have a brother. It's ups and downs, bro. It's ups and downs with that shit, bro. Like,
Real.
Cause by him being in jail, it's like it brought us closer. But like, he went there when he was 16. Right? He about to be 30, June 26th. Alright, so but you know, but he went there when I was 11. I'm 25 now, so it's like we both grew up on two opposite sides of the fence. So it took a while for us to like, I don't want to say accept each other, because we brothers and we always was gonna be there, but it just took a while for us to come together, like, you know. But just in a mature sense, because I grew up thinking like that was wrong, like, so I can't really listen too much to him because that's wrong. You get what I'm saying? That's just kind of the seeds that was being planted. Yeah. But like, you know, once we like lost my mom, and just before that, just as I was growing up, we just started having more like real conversations, real talks. And now it's just like he a best friend, and he like my big brother, but it's like he looked to me like for a lot that he might not even verbalize, but I could tell, like, you know, obviously being in jail stifled him. So he really just wanted to see me keep like growing, keep challenging him, even if that's that. But it's amazing being his brother. So he showed me what being competitive really was, like really was about. Really? And on the other side of that sword, he also like, I kind of like resented him in a way for a while, because he put a lot of pressure on me and my cousin. Because, you know, by him being in trouble, you know, that just put a flashlight on us. It's
like y'all really couldn't do much.
Yeah, but when I grew up and understood, they was just scared of us repeating the cycle. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't trip
But
on
you,
that.
you gotta respect that.
Yeah,
that come with the love. You know, not saying he's a bad person or anything like that. You just gotta respect that the love that the family had y'all and don't want to lose another son,
right,
nephew, or whatever it may be to the system.
And being so young, it's hard to see that for what it is.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my boy. Great.
So we just left off. Do we have a
the release date? Yeah. Well, honestly, bro, that's interesting because we working on it, like getting a lawyer on that because he actually has an illegal sentence. But you know how so corrupt the system is. Like the judge who presided over his case, she did like a lot of like prejudice, like overreactionary like things to like, you know what I'm saying, people and stuff. So, but like the year after, a couple months after, like she was pulled from the judge's chair. Like now she's not even. I think she's a defense lawyer now. Yeah. So it's just like all about getting that in front of the right people. Yeah, she's no longer a judge. She's defending people now, ironically, after doing what she did. But we're in the middle of just trying to get that in front of the right people. You know what I'm saying? Because you're really not supposed to be in there.
Is that anything like a part of the justice reform?
Damn, that's a good question, bro. And I'm really not educated enough to really know for real. But I know it's just crazy, like, because he has like, you know, certain charges you can't put on top of other charges.
Right.
But she obviously went over the rules and did that.
And that was so long back that.
Right. It was 13 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So think about how many other people going through that. They don't even know it. You know.
So when y'all conversate, he's in good spirit, or?
Yeah, he. You wouldn't even think he in jail half of the time because he called all day, and he just a ball of fun, bro. Like people think I'm funny, like he a real ball of fun. Like you don't know what's gonna come out his mouth. Like so that's my boy. I'm glad he stayed where he at for with his headspace and stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man, that's my boy.
Do you consider yourself unique?
No, I consider myself extraordinary, prolific. You know what I'm saying? Pristine. Unique is unique.
Right. You know? It's like shine.
This necklace is unique. You know, this watch is unique. That's kind of it. You know?
Did you always feel like that you was extraordinary, or you had to learn that?
I did always feel like that, even when I didn't have as much confidence as I did, or I didn't have the self-image that I do, because it was just like wired in a different way. Because I wouldn't act how I saw myself, so it kind of like backfired on me. But I always knew I was special. Like I always knew anything extraordinary I saw somebody else do, I knew I could do it somehow.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like because I always loved movies.
Did you know you can do it, or you can do it better?
That's a good question. Well, I always knew I could do it. But as a nigga, as I, you know what I'm saying, got into sports and got into like just understanding the what hard work can get you. So I always knew I could do it, but now it's like I really could focus on that and do that better than whoever I'm looking at do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I feel you. That's deep. If you don't mind, and if you don't like the way it's going, just tell me.
Oh, for sure.
I don't fuck with that nigga. We ain't fucking with that. I remember a time, I want to say you was in high school, I had been graduated. You had a
I had a little lady, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I didn't. But where you was at, it looked like goals. I mean, it looked like y'all was having fun.
I heard that.
Y'all was enjoying yourself. It looked like that was the one.
Yes, sir. It was, bro.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Oh, you
want to speak on it?
I mean, of course. I mean, fuck, I was young, you know what I'm saying? That's what we are. I was young, dog. Yeah, man. It just was what it was. I mean, we came together, like, you know what I'm saying, at a time when, like, life was changing for me. You know, I was graduating, I was about to go to college. I was supposed to go to TSU, but I ended up going to Nichols. It was just a lot going on. So once I came home, you know, we linked up, and we just clicked, bro. And it was good, so I wanted to hold on to it, type shit. But, like, as, you know, I'm going through college, I just was on some little boy shit, like, frankly, like. But I wasn't, like you said, never like going back to the parents, like with the birds and the bees talk, and just that's more important than people think. You know what I'm saying? So I never really could like surrender my myself to that all the way.
Understood.
And it just ended like that. That's how it ended. You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all still cool to this day, or?
Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna say we not cool. Like we cool. Like we done had like our, you know what I'm saying? We done had our last convo and shit like that. But there's no bad energy, no bad blood, no none of that. Like she know I loved her. I know she loved me. You know, it just.
You said y'all were young. Sound like y'all were being adults about the situation, though.
Hey, we was, but it ain't feel like that at the time because I wanted it how I wanted it.
Well, as you gain more understanding.
Exactly, right. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, like that part I was being grown about, but not the whole relationship thing. Not us being mad at each other, but we got to keep this shit. You know, I wasn't really fucking with all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit ain't easy.
You know what I'm saying? I just gotta
you do know that shit is not easy.
It's not, bro. And that's why I'm not trying to dive into nothing else before I'm ready to realize I'm doing that. Man.
No, I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
So there's no like cap on that when you see like yourself being just playboy easy or what?
Nah, I ain't no playboy, man. When they come, bro. Like I said, I'm rolling to it. I'ma know when they come.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, it'll come how it comes, man. I'ma just leave that like that.
That's all I need to hear. I respect that. I respect that. Anything for me?
How do you go about loving your woman, son, and your children? And, you know what I'm saying, being a photographer and a coach, and, you know what I'm saying? How do you do it all?
Alright, let's start with woman. Just make sure you watch the background and see what her face is. Because I'm not going to look at it, but I'm going to speak on it.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Real guy.
So, yeah. Loving my woman. It's tough, bro. It's tough. It's tough. Because I feel like I'm still at a stage, like you said, and I'm loving myself.
Yeah.
So, it's times that I may do things that she don't approve of, and I may do things that I don't approve of towards her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it can feel like a tug of war. Sometimes it can feel like we walking in the sunset, you know, birds chirping and all type of shit like we head towards paradise. And sometimes it could be all our battles. It could just be a battle for our fight, for our love. And honestly, she helped me a lot. I spoke on this before, and I always speak on this with my father passing. She helped me with that coat, but as her helping me, I took my frustration out on her for his passing.
Yeah,
you know, for the shit that he didn't teach me and things like that. But she held it down, and she held it down. She had a son for me. She had a daughter for me, and I have the utmost respect for her for holding it down for me.
Yes, sir.
And because I'm not perfect, I feel like I fucked up. Like many a times I done fucked up where she don't have to put up with my shit.
Right.
You know, and she don't. I mean, I'd have been left. We'd have been separated. We'd have been this. We'd have been that. We'd have been distant. You know, the world probably don't know, but you know, we know.
Right.
So I mean, that's just. But all that dies down. I take the good, the bad, and the ugly, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, bro.
For me,
yeah.
And that's the beauty of it. Knowing you have a person that's want better for you, hold you accountable, respect you, and even respect you so much that they can disrespect you and be like,
you know
nigga, you fucking up.
Check you,
yeah, nigga, you fucking up. You better get your shit together. I ain't fucking with you. So yeah, I respect that, and I respect her for that. Children, beautiful, bro. Children can do no wrong. Me as a father, I take pieces from my father and I also take pieces from my mother. My father raised us on tough love. He'd be quick to say no. Dad, I need this, I need that. You know, we're gonna make you work for it, because he had to work for it.
Right.
So I'm very tough on my kids at times, but at times I'm the softest. At times I'm a big teddy bear. You know, and raising them, it's just beauty. it's just beautiful, and just to see where they're gonna head, where they're gonna go,
Yeah.
and just to see the shit that I put in them impacting, and the shit that they see in the world, and the shit that they get from the world and shit like that. So yeah, I mean that's the blessing of that. Now as far as my mother and being a son, she always been my rock. She always been my ride or die. She always been there for me, and I had to learn with her because in her eyes, I'm her baby.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes mothers won't hold you accountable. Every mother ain't tough, every mother ain't that. You know, you okay, my baby? Come here. You're surely crying.
Yeah.
But I had to distance myself from that. And I had to learn that. And I teach that to my younger brother, you know, to understand that eventually you're gonna have to break that chain. Mama gonna always be there, but mama can be a crutch.
Yeah.
In order for you to get to where you want to be. So that part. And coaching, I do it for the love, bro. And that's all I'm about, passion. I have big dreams, I have big aspirations. It's not about bread, it's not about money, even though that's a necessity. Yeah, I just do it for the love, man. I have so many kids like in my DM and shit like that. Maybe shit not done in the physical, but I could touch a soul every now and then. You know, that's coaching to me. It's not just about X and O and dribbling the ball, shoot this, shoot that. Business is business. That's a passion too. I don't look for it for the bread, but I'm gonna get my bread because it's a service that I give to other people, you know, and I'm into creating moments. So I probably not be the most booked up photographer, but when I pop out, I pop out. And I take my craft and I take my art very serious. So that's the art for me. If you ask me about art, because I feel like I'm art in general, but if you ask me about art, that'll be at the top. I mean, I always had the eye for it, and it's honestly therapy at times.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah.
Watching the seed grow.
And that's what it is. The marathon continue. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I thank you. I told you that, you know, privately before this even transpired. I'm glad it did happen. I feel like it's going to be great. It's going to be legendary.
Thanks.
It's going to be legendary, man. But what I want to do is thank you, Eric.
You, bro.
I want to thank you, Fly Easy. I thank you for being here, man. Just for the love, I want to thank Brad Poland, behind the camera, behind the lens. I also want to thank Abana Grace, also behind the lens. You know, and I want to thank Dale at DPL Unlimited. I want to thank him. If y'all need any studio, he's in photography. As you see, he got green screens now. He said he do his own photography. I said, why you ain't call up? You know, he kept all the money in house. I respect that.
Stage in here, man.
Yeah, just for the love. Fly easy.
For the love, fly easy, bro. Thank you, bro. Before we go, thank you, son.
All love.
Appreciate you, the movement. Real, Ivana, thank y'all. Thank y'all. What's your name?
Dale.
Dale, thank you, Dale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, I appreciate it, bro. You know, I see it all, son. I watch it all, bro.
Peace, love, and blessings.
If you listen to your heart, there ain't nothing you gon' want back. I was a realist from the start. You drop your lunch, I get your lunch back. Now it's breaking me apart. How you tell me you don't want that? Please, just tell me who you are. Just tell me who you are.
Broken hearted, got me feeling heartless. Guess that's just a warning for whoever wanted. Listen inside to you thinking that I ain't noticed. I see it, but I've been focused on shit that's just more important, yeah. I've been studying the change that come with the game.